Well, hello, Taurus. Hello, hello. Come on in, guys. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Taurus, we're really going to take our time with this reading today. We are going to get your energy for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow, we're going to see what your energy is. What's really going on with you, basically. That's what we're going to find out. That's what we're going to find out. Juicy J, thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Victoria. Hey, Courtney. Hey, Shauna. Hey, Jamelia. Hey, Jess. Hey, Yoletta. Misha. Healing Hearts Faye. What's up, guys? Forrest. Oh, I love that. I love how you say your name. I think I'm saying your name correctly. Let's get into it. Y'all ready? Let's go ahead. Let's get Taurus energy for today and tomorrow. Let's get the first two cards. There we go. Taurus for today and tomorrow, please. What do they need to know? There we go. Eight of Pentacles. I actually really like this card. Now remember, I have to say it in harmony with this because you guys have the Ten of Wands here. So a lot of responsibility, a lot of working, a lot of responsibility. This could be with family, work. That's the heavy load, right? Eight of Pentacles very much so talks about being responsible. Here it says, this is a time of learning and honing in on your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars, educate yourself. You know, this could be the healing arts that you could be educating yourself. Now, the reason why this is important, like I said before, the Eight of Pentacles is busyness, especially coming out with the Ten of Wands. Some of you are working and going to school. Some of you have two different jobs. Some of you have a schooling, job, kids, family responsibility. You get it? So the Eight of Pentacles is about hard work. And we know that it's hard. Tens talks about hard work, especially with the Ten of Wands being there. You even had the Ten of Pentacles even here. Family responsibility totally here. Okay. But like I said before, to me, I do feel like this is seminars for some of you. This is training for some of you. Yes, you're going to school. But I do see that there's a bettering of yourself. Can we talk about that? I am actually really proud of you, Taurus. I know somebody said the other day, yeah, it's always going in on us. I really don't. I only do it because I love y'all, right? This is the betterment of you. Okay. And you know, some of y'all may not have time to date. You may want to. You may be trying to figure out how you're going to be able to fit your love life into all the rest of the secular, busy, mundane things of your day-to-day life. And you're like, I want to, but you know, can I see you tomorrow? You know what? I don't think I can. And see, that can actually kill a connection. So you guys are trying to figure out everything you can to try to see how you can have a love life on top of all this busyness. For some of you, there's really like someone around, and it's like you guys hang out when you can. You may schedule to see each other, that type of thing, but I don't see anything really serious here. We're going to go ahead and see what's going on with that Eight of Pentacles here for Taurus. This is not bad. I must admit, this is not a bad reading so far. Let's get the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus for today and tomorrow. Today and tomorrow for Taurus. Two more. Thank you. Thank you. Ooh, love interest energy is definitely in the house, though. Love energy is here. Now, I'm gonna go off the one that, you know, I always go off the ones that are not as necessarily the best, and then we'll move into the best. Here it talks about a complete renewal. And I literally just said that you are in the process of bettering yourself. And some of you may be like, I'm just not quite there. Yes, I'm thinking about it. Every little thing that you do from this point onward is going towards your betterment. Even if it's writing something down, even if it's recording a message for yourself so you can hear it next week. Okay, that is what I see. Now, you don't see this rebirth. You don't see this renewal. Not at all. You really don't. Okay. But I do see that you guys are taking practical steps, which is what the Eight of Pentacles talks about. You guys are taking practical steps for you to see a better future for yourself. But it is not easy. This is the reason why the Ten of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. We're going to get to that in a minute. It is not an easy thing. But here with the Phoenix, it talks about here you are, total transformation, rising above. You are not who you used to be. You are different today than you were last year, right? How were you around the time of Valentine's Day last year or President's Day, all these different holidays that's coming up? How were you feeling? Okay, I see something different, totally different in you. Looking at this whole Phoenix energy, you have survived. That's what that card is basically telling me. Taurus has survived. Yes, your situation is different. Some of you are single and you weren't single last year. Some of you are dating. You weren't dating last year. You see what I'm saying? Things look different for you. Now here, your next card is White Wolf. It talks about your believing in yourself, believing in your own power. That's what it's saying. And because there's a building up, not a tearing down, there's a building up. You have more confidence in yourself. You love the way that you look. You love the way that you feel. You love what you've been accomplishing. And again, some of you guys are at this place where you're like, that's not me yet. Yes, that's not me. I didn't say that was everybody. I said that will be you. That is exactly where you will be going. In order to have pride and confidence is something that you're able to see. And you did it with your own hands. See, the Eight of Pentacles talks about building with your own hands, nobody else. This is you. That's the reason why you have confidence. It's your resilience. And because of that, it's paying off. And I want to show you how it's also paying off in a minute. Okay, it's not just with the confidence. That's your attitude. So now here it is. It may have taken a long time for you to build your confidence. Somebody must have torn it down. Or maybe, you didn't have it. And it took a while for you to build it back up. And now here it is. You build it back up. And there's an awakening in your heart. There's this new hope that you feel about life, that type of thing. That's what I'm saying. You're freeing yourself of your own beliefs. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and put that there. Now, let me show you the reason why I said part of that Eight of Pentacles is also something that I'm saying here for you guys that looks absolutely amazing. Because if we're talking about a total transformation and we're saying that your life looks different, how? What are you doing? Here is the magnet. Put two magnets on the table right now. What is it going to do? All right, we're trying to struggle to keep them from like locking. You get too close, there's nothing you're going to do. Boop, they're going to lock together. That is how your blessings are going to come to you. That's exactly how. It says you are attractive. You are attracting. You are a magnet. Bringing people into your field of influence. Whether this is to help you, not to harm, because remember, a long time ago, you were bringing people in here that was harming you in some way. But because you are building, you are realistic and practical in your ways, not before, but in your ways and in your habits, you're bringing in people who will be good for you. These are the things that you are desiring. These are the people that you are desiring. And this is kind of alpha male here. This is a beautiful woman here. You know what I mean? Depending on what you like. That's what I'm saying, right? And I kind of see that this is someone that you guys have been eyeing or someone that you guys kind of had interest in anyway. You just haven't said anything. It's something like that. I don't really know, but we're about to get into it a little bit. Let's get into the star cards here. Let's get into the astro and see what else is coming out here for that Eight of Pentacles here for Taurus. Let's get it. Let's get it. Taurus for today and tomorrow. You have Aquarius. You had freedom that came out twice. A lot of freedom energy. Okay. So this talks about independence. This talks about you guys looking towards the future. I told you, building towards the future. Eight of Pentacles talks about that betterment, y'all. And y'all keep saying, ain't nothing gonna change. And what's changing? Ain't nothing changing. Yes, it is. Aquarius is obviously helping you. You probably need to figure out where that is in your chart. Maybe it's freeing you for some type of painful situation. Here you got Chiron. You're the second person. This actually just came out for Sagittarius. Do you have Sagittarius in your chart? Because if you do, this is very, very important. Freeing you from pain, from certain types of wounds, things that you've been struggling with for a very long time. These are things that you always face. Okay? It is the rebellious energy here with the Aquarius. Okay? It is the person that sets standards and set trends. That's what you're doing. And sometimes it's even for yourself. But you see why that whole confident, that lion, it talked about the lion energy. Now you guys are feeling better about yourself. You're doing things that are better in your life. You feel that in your, this is more so your emotional body. Okay, that's what I see, because Aquarius is the mental and Chiron is more so the emotional. So you feel it in both ways, the betterment of you. Now let's talk about your love life. I'm just going to tell you, if we're saying anything dealing with love based off of what I am seeing here now, a lot of you are going to be meeting someone who is going to heal you. But Aquarius is saying you are independently falling in love. This is not about codependency. This is not about what you've experienced before. Oh, you had to be with somebody. Oh, that was the one for me. Or you believe that they were. This is completely different, which is the reason why the Phoenix is coming up, because you are transformed. You're not thinking the way that you used to think. You don't even look at the same kind of people. You don't. You know how before, for some of you, part of the whole magnet was the attraction. Oh, they're so fine, they're so good looking, or they have money. And I've never been that type of person. Like, you want somebody to be attractive. You don't want somebody to be ugly. But I've never been that type of person that was just like, oh, I have to be with the best looking man, or I have to have a person with the best looking money. These are the people who tend to irk me the most. And I'm not saying all of them, because there are some very good looking people who are nice, but few far in between those who have not been, they've been people who've been kissing their ass and stuff like that. Okay. That's just not me. I've never been that type of person. I've never actually liked the people that most other people like. I've just never been that type of person. So for you, you're going to start seeing people for their value. It's going to be based on what they can bring. And yes, they will be attractive. They will. Because again, part of Chiron is talking about your soul. It talks about your soul evolution, your growth, and the things that actually trigger you, the people who have triggered you into this new beginning. So when we're talking about people who you are dating, this is the reason why Aquarius says now you are unique. You are reinventing yourself. That is what Aquarius is basically saying. You are not the same up under this energy. Stop pretending or stop trying to be it, because it's not going to happen. You are forcing yourself to be the old you. And here with this Chiron, it says, baby, that's over and done. That meat is overcooked. I got something new for you. I have a new dish for you. Now, we're going to go ahead and we're going to slide this over, because your next card was 10 of Wands. Now, this is what I was talking about before, how I knew there was too much on your plate, right? You're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance. There has not been anything healthy for a lot of you for a very long time. Unhealthy relationships, unhealthy eating habits. And I want to say unhealthy in a way not to attack you in this way. For some of you, it has been your health, right? It's been something like that. But in this unhealthiness between your career and your personal life, you get it? So now the universe is saying, okay, you need to try to balance things out. You need to take better care of yourself. You need to stop straining your happiness. Are you happy? Because the 10 of Wands is an elephant on your back. There's a lot on your shoulders. And are you willing to ask for help? Are you willing to see that you need help? Are you willing to let other people kind of delegate it? Let other people kind of do those things for you and let go. But some of y'all kind of well, yes, the reason why I'm doing this is because I have to. I have to have 2 jobs. I have to have 2 jobs and go to school. Okay, all right, that's fine. But it's no excuse for you to neglect yourself, because the Ten of Wands, if you see her house, look at the house, that's neglect there. Can y'all see that? That means there's something that this person isn't doing. Sometimes this comes from depression, sadness, melancholy, right? It's not even really about the responsibility. It's about what you feel, the heaviness that you feel on your shoulder. Now, we're going to see why. Let's go ahead and get to the Ten of Wands here for Taurus. Let's see why this is coming out here for Taurus. Oh, there we go. Oh, they spilling tea. They are spilling tea. Ooh, a lot of you guys are dealing with Aquarius, or you will. Aquarius is, again, playing a huge role in your life, so you probably need to find out where that is in your chart. Why? Because that is where Pluto is sitting. So you probably need to figure out where that is in your chart. I already told you before, you should not be watching tarot if you have not looked at your chart, if you do not know. If you do not know your rising sign or your date, let's say you just don't know the time that you were born, you just don't know. Okay, that's fine. The outer planets you will know. That means the major planets you will know. Just put in the other information that it asks for. But you should not be watching tarot if you do not know your chart. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Pluto is playing a huge role in your life, and it is transformative. How do we know? Because that's the Phoenix. You see what I'm saying? It literally says Aquarius, 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 Phoenix, total transformation. Pluto sitting in that house. How is it going to transform you? What house is it sitting in? The Ten of Wands in this reading is basically saying this is the burden that you're about to put down, not the burdens that you're carrying. It says the burdens that you're putting down, because it is a 10, which means completion, endings. You're almost through with that course. You're almost through with that class. You're almost through with something that has been very heavy for you. And then what happens? Then here it is with Jupiter blessing you. Hello, love it. Goodwill and fortune, luck and optimism, expansion, being able to expand. Also, be careful with expansion. You guys are unfortunately ruled by Venus. Anytime I see Jupiter in your reading, I'm not really sure where it's hitting, but expansion could be weight. Okay, you've been eating a lot. You can expand. Sometimes it's come from children, or some of you guys are going to be having kids. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to say that. Jupiter is helping you. So now here it is. You guys are putting down some heavy load, this completion, this baptism in a sense, right? You're coming out of the water clean, okay? Because you went through the ring of fire. And so Jupiter is actually saying, I am here to bring you goodwill. This is the reason why I'm here. And it's going to be different for every last one of you. However it's worked for you is how it works for you. But this is what the universe is going to be bringing. But part of it is going to be this healing. I know you don't believe it, because church is here. Your faith has been shaken. I already know. A lot of you don't believe that. But again, part of this talks about don't be so dogmatic. You stand on your principles. You have something to believe in. And more than anything, reprogram. So if you don't have nothing to believe in, reprogram your mind. Do that at least for yourself. And allow Jupiter to actually bring you blessings here into your life. Now, let me show you. This is interesting that church came out and star, because star talks about your hope. Star is something that's actually in the sky. And what star came out? Jupiter. Even we're talking about planet, right? What came out? What is playing a big role in your life is going to be Jupiter, the planet of luck and expansion. That's what's about to happen. Now, what is the star actually bringing you here? Independence. Again, I keep saying that is the word that I keep saying for a lot of you, and specifically with you. Freedom from something that has been holding you down and weighing you down and holding you back. Even if it's an energy, that is what this is basically showing. Let's go ahead. Let's get into the stars. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for Taurus. Taurus. Black moon and the sign Cancer. Interesting. Where's Jupiter going? Do anybody know? Where's Jupiter going? Jupiter is going into Cancer. When? In June. I told you before, if you don't know your chart, you need to be figuring out where that is in your chart. Because again, we're talking about expansion, we're talking about growth, and we're talking about luck. Absolutely, Juicy J. It is going into Cancer. No, and it's not going in there next year. It's going in there in a couple of months. It's going in there in a couple of months. So here it is, two major things, two major planets that are actually playing a role in your reading. Absolutely terrific, by the way. Because Aquarius has Pluto in it, and it already told you a total transformation. Here, we said Jupiter. Jupiter talks about expansion, luck, and it actually bringing you goodwill in Cancer. Where is Cancer in your chart? Cancer deals with what? Fourth house deals with home, family. It deals with the receptive birth. I keep telling y'all, I see kids for a lot of y'all. And we're not saying now. We're saying there could be, Jupiter could bring you your person, which came out earlier, your person who you're going to end up having a child with anyway, right? That's number one. We're talking about the higher octane of Cancer is bringing you, again, like I told you before, it is something dealing with your emotional body. It is something that is helping you in healing that, because Cancer is what? Emotions. Chiron. Listen, this is easy. This is easy work. This is nurturing. This is what it's basically doing for you. So you're starting to feel happy. Oh, this feels different. I don't feel the same. I actually feel loved, home. Talked about feeling welcomed. And if your home is only one person, maybe the expansion is two. You and your person. It could be something as simple as that. It doesn't have to be any kids. It's just you and somebody else. That is your home. And it doesn't even have to be in a physical place. Remember, we said emotional body. Who you love. Okay? Black moon. Oh, this is deep. This is deep. Here it says the power of the hidden. Now, we just talked about Chiron. The necessary void. And see, this is right now, this is what it really is. Oh, unwanted change. And see, this is the scary part, because anything that deals with the dark, you can't see, and baby, you run total clear from that. You're like, I don't want to know nothing about it. And a lot of y'all have been at that place and you don't even know it. It's so funny. I actually, you know how you listen to older oracles, right? And the universe has been putting certain people in place of different ages. They have oracles that's like in their 16 and 70. We need them, right? And then they have those that's in their 40s. We need them too, right? We need them, right? Because they still out here popping, okay? But one thing that I can tell you, one of the older oracles actually said this, and they said, there's a lot of people who are running right now. A lot of people who run. They run. And I'm like, what the hell is she talking about? What are you talking about somebody running? What is all of that? And then she started breaking it down. I'm like, oh, dang, I used to do that. Okay? This right here talks about being able to retreat, or you retreat within yourself. These are things that are hidden deep down within you that you're going to start to see that you don't want to face. Moon is you. It's the body. And this is the reason why you have to take care of yourself, because also if we're talking about healing, that's also the body. Healing is also talking about your physical body, not just your emotional. Something that's hidden deep down on the inside. And a lot of you guys are going to be healing that. There's going to be new technologies that's going to be healing you guys. New ways of therapies, all that type of stuff is what I'm saying here. But one thing about the black moon, and I see that what's happening right now for a lot of you, is the uncertainty. Because the black moon, there's an unclear outcome. How will things work out for me? And that is where you are at this moment. That is the burden that you're carrying because you don't know. You could be told. You could have been told a long time ago. You could be told, but that is the burden that you carry because you do not know how things are going to actually work out for you. The only thing you have to do is have faith. That's the reason why the church card came out. This is all hitting this, by the way. This is hitting the 10 of Wands. A lot of you have secrets that you have not told, especially towards your family. 10 of Pentacles, we see that. Cancer, home, here it is again. Principles, tradition, family, home, family. Secrets that you have not told. In Chiron, that means that something is triggering those old memories. Something is triggering that within you. And it doesn't even have to be anything that's on the, like I said, it doesn't have to be horrible. Some of you guys have experienced some stuff, right? But this could be, oh, your dad didn't love you, or your mom didn't love you, okay? Or the way that your family treated you. That type of stuff resurfacing because they didn't give you a phone call to tell you to invite you to the family reunion. You see what I'm saying? It's that type of stuff that actually triggers it. And then it starts to resurface again. A lot of that. Let's talk about with love. A lot of y'all ain't got over what somebody did to you 2 years ago because you're so in love with them. And the only reason why it didn't work is because here, according to Aquarius, is that the universe was trying to free you from somebody that did not belong, because Jupiter talks about destiny. They weren't supposed to be there anyway. And you guys still have not been able to let that go. Okay? That is what I am seeing. Here with the first quarter moon, it literally says, you are breaking through old blocks and patterns. You are pushing through, and you are not going to stop at nothing. You are doing the work. I swear to God, that's what it says. Look, what was the first card? 8 of Pentacles. Y'all just be thinking I'm telling y'all something. Can y'all see that? You're doing the work. Okay. Now, let's go ahead. Let's get into some tarot. We're going to kind of bring it back down to earth a little bit. We're going to see, what possibly can happen tomorrow. This is for Taurus. Let's see what's coming out here for you, Taurus. Strength card. There's somebody from the past that's here that has not let go. And yes, I told you this before. They may not be here right now, but they will be. That is a fact. And again, like I said before, Chiron is that healing, the pain that you've been feeling, the pain that's still within you. And we're saying romantically, there's emotional baggage. Someone is going to tell you something with that hidden truth. I don't really know what that is, but there's going to be someone who's going to come in here and tell you something. Okay. Ooh. That's exactly what flipped. That's what popped. If y'all go back, you're going to hear pop. Didn't I tell you somebody was coming back? This could be someone who's an earth sign. This could be someone who's a fire sign. This could be a Leo. This could be a Cancer. This could be an Aries. This could be an Aquarius. These are the signs that I'm seeing. Here comes the night that comes in and leaves right back out. This person feels like you are home. Here it is, the night sitting on Cancer. You are my family. This could be the person that you may have a family with. I'm just telling you right now that this person wants another opportunity with you. They feel like they've lost you. Will they stay? I don't know. I cannot tell you based on this reading. I feel like they were dealing with different people. That's what I feel. And, it didn't work out. So here they are coming back in your direction. A lot of you are going to experience this person very soon. They were very uncooperative, though. That's the thing I didn't like about them. They were very dishonest, which is also hidden truth. They were keeping lies. They were keeping things from you. They didn't really express themselves, and they did not tell you exactly what they were in your life for. They just kind of had you hanging in the balance somewhere. You guys are always in this conflict, trying to figure out what the hell was going on. And you didn't know because they weren't telling you. Knowing that there was most likely other people that they were dealing with. For some of you, this person was dealing with somebody at their job, okay? Or they were using that as an excuse. That's how far this person went, okay? So I do see someone like that coming back into your life, by the way. Last one here literally says, things will unfold. It could happen by the summer. Well, this is what I have for you here, Taurus. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my channel. I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys are interested in a personal reading, all the information is down below in the description box. Just make sure you guys hit that notification bell because I will be posting. Okay. All right. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Juicy J. I appreciate you. All right. Have a good day, guys. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.